Hi, you're watching This Brand Geek, and today I'm at Tesla in Westfield to check out the new Tesla Model Y. This is the facelift, and today's the first day it's on show here in the UK. So normally I film here in the Tesla Westfield store and it's not a problem. But this time round, they said I can film the car, but if I get any members of the public in my video, then that's a big no-no now. Because apparently someone was filming in a different Tesla store and a member of the public was in the video and then they complained saying that they were in someone's video.
I want to speak to your manager!
So that one person's kind of ruined it for everyone. It's kind of a blessing in disguise because this is way more comfortable than talking in front of a bunch of people walking in and out and the staff staring at me like I'm a weirdo. It's a little bit more private. So this is the launch edition of the Model Y here in the UK. We have two colors here starting off. We have Quicksilver and Solid Black. This Model Y in particular is in Quicksilver, and honestly, it is gorgeous, especially with the light bar at the back and the black bits of trim around the car. The Quicksilver looks really nice. I'll be really interested to see how the Solid Black looks as well, because with everything blacked out and that red light bar on the back reflecting the red light on the ground, I think it'll look absolutely stunning. I really do. Honestly, so far I am so impressed. This is a real step up from the standard Model Y that we've had all this time. As a lot of you already know, this is the Juniper refresh. I don't know if they call it Juniper officially anywhere, like the Highlander Model 3, but anyways, this is it. And seeing it in the flesh here in the UK is absolutely amazing. Today's the first day that it's here. It's January the 31st and it's here until February the 16th. So if you want to see it, this is where you need to see it. This is Westfield London in White City, and it's here for the next 2 weeks and 2 days. 2 weeks and 3 days. So not only is this new Model Y nicer to look at, it's not just superficial improvements that they made over the older Model Y. Firstly, the sound system in here is a lot better. You've got 2 additional speakers, so now you've got 15 speakers in here compared to the 13 in the older Model Y. So 15 speakers and 1 subwoofer. You also have an extra front-facing camera, so you have one right at the front in the middle, so that helps with full self-driving. I think we can look through them, and there you go. Here's the front-facing camera, and there's the 2 side cameras, and you've obviously got cameras at the back. So it's a lot quieter in here as well because they've got new acoustic glass, which just brings that noise volume down a bit, so road noise and everything will be reduced. It'll be a much nicer environment to be in, especially for listening to music. There have been modest improvements to range and acceleration, but I think the battery pack they're using is the same as the older Model Y. Another big improvement that they made to the interior is that you've got the 15.4-inch screen at the front, and they call it super responsive. I mean, look at this, look at how responsive this is. It is buttery smooth, and compared to some other EVs that I've looked at, that lag, and like you move something on the screen and it takes a second to catch up. This is literally instant. You've got a whole bunch of stuff. You've got cameras, you've got a heated steering wheel, heated seats, the rear seats are heated, and you've got a bunch of apps there as well. And you've got an arcade, so you can play games in here, so you can connect like a Bluetooth controller, like an Xbox 360, I'm showing my age, an Xbox Series X or S controller or a PlayStation controller, and you can play all these games like you're sitting in an arcade. This is just a really nice place to be with the ambient lighting, and this extends to the back door as well. But then you also have an 8-inch screen at the back. So with the touchscreen here in the back, you've got heated seats in the rear, the left seat and the right seat are heated, and you can also fold the seats down electronically using the touchscreen here. They're not manually folding anymore. You've got these buttons down here as well as the buttons on the screen that I just showed you, so you can just hold that down and there you go, the seat comes down. It's all electronic, and when you want to put it back up, you just press it and it goes back up. You don't even have to hold it down. And then you can go back. So you have Twitch, Netflix, YouTube and Tesla tutorials, and you have an arcade where you can play games. This is amazing. One thing that everyone wanted is the indicator stalk. So the indicator stalk is back. You don't have to fiddle with buttons on the steering wheel anymore. I think because this is more of an SUV and more of a family car, I think they gave us the indicator stalk instead, because that's what people who buy this car would probably want rather than buttons on the steering wheel. Okay, so right now I'm sitting in the older Tesla Model Y because the new Tesla Model Y is surrounded. I mean, seriously, it's like there's like a swarm of people around it right now. So I thought if I come and sit in here for a minute, I might be able to film. I can't put the windows up for some reason though, so there's some background noise. Anyways, the last things I need to tell you about the new Juniper Model Y is how much it costs here in the UK right now. So for the launch edition, which is what that one is, right, so it's 61,000, it's all-wheel drive. You can get it in two colors. You can get it in solid black, or you can get it in quicksilver, which is what that one is over there. It comes with 20-inch alloys and a tow hitch. And you also get a black interior. Right now they're only doing it in a black interior, not the white interior. So you can get it in solid black, quicksilver with a black interior, 20-inch alloys. There's no extra cost for changing color right now, so you can get either color for the same price. And of course, autopilot editions are all extra. So right now on that launch edition, full self-driving is £6,800, enhanced autopilot is £3,400, and basic autopilot is included. Specs wise, you're getting 353 miles of range with the top speed of 125 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 of 4.1 seconds. And that, I think, is everything you need to know about the new Juniper refresh of the Tesla Model Y. Honestly, I'm so impressed with it. Even right now, sitting in the older Model Y, I mean, this thing it's a really nice place to be, and the quality of materials used and everything, it is still a really nice vehicle. But when you compare it to the new one, this just feels like a really fat Model 3. Whereas that feels like the future. I mean, the light bar at the back, the way the light reflects on the ground. I mean, the light bar itself at the back is the first of its kind. It is a reflective light bar. I think that's what they call it. If they call it something different, I'll put it on the screen now. But so the light bar isn't facing outwards, it's facing downwards, and it's reflecting off the textured finish back of the Model Y there with the Tesla text. Also, another thing to mention is that the Tesla logo, which we saw on the Chinese version of the new Model Y Juniper, the bonnet had, or the frunk, had a Tesla logo on it, but for the European market and the US market, that logo isn't there anymore. So it looks so much cleaner. I'm so glad they got rid of it, because it did look a bit odd with that logo there. And honestly, everyone knows it's Tesla. No one needs a logo on it. Plus, it says Tesla on the back of it. The front light bar, I do wish that it was a continuous light bar like it is on the Cybertruck and the Cybercab. I really did think that it would be a solid light bar, and I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity. But still, at the same time, it still looks great, and I love it. Overall, I'm really impressed. Should you buy one? Probably. I think everyone should. I think it's a great size. It's more practical than a Model 3. It's not as crazy as a Model X. Obviously, I would like a Cybertruck, but that's never going to happen here in the UK. I think that's all I need to say about the new Model Y Juniper refresh. I'm so glad I got to see it on the first day that it's here in the UK. Like I said, it's only here till February the 16th. I did meet a really cool guy here. His name's Greg, and he gave me his referral link. I obviously don't have a referral link yet. So if you do want a Tesla Model Y, I'll give you his referral link, and that will be in the video description. That'll give you £500 off your order, and I think you'll get £250 out of it. So anyways, that has been my first look at the Tesla Model Y Juniper refresh here in Westfield, London. It's January the 31st. Today's the first day that it's on show in the UK. It's here till February the 16th, so get your butts down here. Again, Greg's referral link is in the video description. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. You've been watching This Brand Geek. I'll catch you in the next one.